Housing for first-time home buyers is a current problem facing New Zealand at the moment. Due to a number of factors such as Auckland being a high-demand area to live and the rise of foreign investors, Auckland is experiencing inflated house prices. A method to fix this would be a reduced mortgage rate for first-time home buyers provided by a government sector or the National Reserve Bank. In New Zealand, this is known as First-Time Home Buyer Grant, awarded by the government and is linked to KiwiSaver. However, this grant is only awarded to people that don't qualify for a standard home loan due to having a modest income. As an approach to try and meet somewhere in the middle of this government grant and standard loan rates, a solution to dealing with first-time home buyers entering the Auckland housing market would be to greatly reduce home loan interest rates. This approach would greatly elevate first-time home buyers' ability to enter the Auckland housing market. Such a method would require the government and banks to create a set of requirements for home buyers, such as if this is their first property or if the buyers have children or not.
Now, this policy would also offer a sense of economic sustainability due to the fact that banks would be less likely to make housing foreclosures and have loaners defect high payments. The policy would be sustainable for the New Zealand economy as a whole because it would mean more money for the families to spend in the market. This policy would, however, have a negative effect to landowners looking to rent, seeing as though the policy would result in more families that would permit tenants to actually be landowners themselves. Also would help to avoid such mistakes made by the mortgages that led to the global financial crisis. In terms of ethics, from a utilitarian perspective, it would be an ethically desirable outcome for the mortgage rate payment plan to be passed. The utility of developing families to be able to purchase their property and install payments at a rate that allows them to enjoy a higher standard of living is greater than that of a bank and lender to benefit from making a huge profit. In addition to this overall increase of utility, it would provide an increase of the standard of living of the community by allowing more funds for these newly housed families to circulate through local businesses. The unethical side of this, though, is that landlords would have a lower income by more people in the market searching for property to purchase instead of looking to rent. However, the greater utility would come from the decision to lower mortgage rates, affecting first-time home buyers.
Stakeholder influence, business, profit, and social responsibility have become inseparable. The idea that profitability and social awareness are not antagonistic but interdependent redefines the purpose of business. In my opinion, consumers' conscience is important for stakeholders in business. I think that a company needs to keep in touch with consumers and collaborate with consumers to provide the most valuable product and services. So companies and consumers can get both what they want. For example, Auckland is a city well known for its wealth and natural environment in New Zealand and around the world. That is the reason why people want to buy properties in Auckland. However, properties in Auckland are expensive for most people. When New Zealand's banks know that situations, they propose a good way to solve the problem. Their way is to keep low mortgage for first home buyers in Auckland. By using the low mortgage, many first home buyers can afford the probabilities in which they are able to enjoy numerous convenience and the beautiful environment. As a result of a low mortgage, more and more properties are sold. Both bank and properties firms making profit in their business with first home buyers. In the meanwhile, the standing of first home buyers is risen. The overall performance of business in Auckland is improved.